Hello class, this is a video tutorial on the revision of Year 11 transformations. Recall how translations and reflections or rotations affect graphs as well as how they are applied algebraically. For translations, if we want to move something h units or k units horizontally or vertically, it is actually a substitution of x equals x minus h for h units to the right. And for vertical translations, we substitute y for y minus k for k units to the right. When we wanted to move to the left, we let k be a negative number, or h be a negative number, which would give us x minus h, or it would just simplify to x plus h or y plus k. So now let's take a look at this with just these two examples. Here we go. So for this, it's best to work in a factored notation. So in this expression, we can factorize this first to x plus 2, x minus 4. So it's this expression that we're going to be using later. And now, rather than working in this form, let's start getting used to this form of y equals f of x. Now, if we want to do a translation 7 units down, we would substitute that into y. So it would become y plus 7. So there is our 7 units down. And for 3 units right, it would become f of x minus 2. 2 units to the right. And when we now make y the subject here, we get y equals f of x minus 2 minus 7. Now implementing this transformation from our given function, we get, so here is x plus 2 and here is x minus 4 minus 7. So notice how I'm taking our function f of x and leaving space for it to be substituted for that x minus 2. So putting that in now. And simplifying this expression, we get x, so minus 2 plus 2, x minus 6, minus 7. And now expanding this, we get x squared minus 6x minus 7. And there is our new transformed function. And if possible, let's factorize this. Oh, well, I've designed the question so that it does indeed become what we want. We get this expression. So I hope you can see how we've applied the substitution of y plus 7 and x minus 2 to implement these transformations to get to this new function. Now let's actually graph what this would look like. Simply looking at it, these two points tell us that the roots are -1, +7. So -1 and +7 are the new roots. And now that we have these 3 points, we can actually easily find where those points would also be transformed. So this point, 2 right and 7 down, that would make it go to 3, 2 units to the right, and then 7 units down would give us -16. So our new point here, let's just say approximately, that would be 3, -16. As for these points, 2 units to the right and 7 units down, that would get us to 0, -7. And this point here, 2 units right, 7 units down, that would also get us to somewhere similar at 6, -7. And now this is definitely not to scale, but our new transformed function would look something like this. Obviously a very rough sketch, but this is what it would kind of look like here. Now let's apply this to, well, something that is not quite a function, where we can't really use this notation, but you'll see how we can still substitute that, like this substitution here. So let's do it for this one. Now, 3 units left. 3 units left, x will become x plus 3. And 2 units up, y will become y minus 2. So when we substitute these back into our expression, not into the function, when we express this in our expression, it becomes, let's take a look. Oh, let me write this out like so. Notice how I'm leaving space for the expression that I'm about to substitute. So this becomes x plus 3, y minus 2. Simplifying these, we get positive 3 minus 2 becomes x plus 1 squared, plus negative 2 plus 1 becomes y minus 1 squared equals 4. So now doing this, applying these algebraically, we get this expression for the circle, but we can just simply do this visually by moving this, well, 3 units left and 2 units up. So our new circle, I'm actually just going to sketch it like this. Our new circle will approximately be here, where the center is going to be at, according to this, negative 1, 1. And the radius hasn't changed. So all the points on its extremes, well, this point here above will be negative 1, 3, because the radius is still 2. This point here would be 2 units to the left, so negative 3, 1. This point here would be 2 units down, which would give us negative 1. The x value is not changed. Negative 1. And this point to the right would give us positive 1, 1. So that there is just a revision on the translation of functions. And I hope that's given you an insight into how translations are really a substitution of x minus h or y minus k. Hope to see you in the next video where we go into reflections. Hope to see you then. Best of luck.